Welcome to Stay Brainy, Stay Curious. Get ready to challenge your mind with our fun and engaging brain teaser showdown. In this video, we've packed in some entertaining riddles and puzzles to test your wit and creativity. You think you've got what it takes to solve them all? Grab a pen and paper and let's dive into the world of brain teasers. First up, spot the difference. This seemingly easy puzzle is actually fantastic for improving your ability to perceive and differentiate visual information. There are 5 differences in total. Are you ready? Go! Here are all the differences. Did you find them all? Now we're gonna test out your knowledge of the English language. Move one letter from the word on the left into the word on the right to make 2 new words. Ready for the answer? Here we go. We're gonna move the letter P from tramp and place it between pie and Our 2 new words are gonna be tram and piper, which sure is a girl's name, but also describes a person that plays a pipe. Now we're gonna move on to a more cognitively challenging puzzle. The equation in front of you is incorrect. What you need to do is find one matchstick that can be moved to another spot to fix this equation. Now, there's an actual solution to this puzzle. Merely placing a matchstick across the equal sign is not the answer. So, let's see how well you remember Roman numerals. To fix this equation, you need to take the vertical matchstick from the plus sign and move it in front of the second Roman numeral 10. Your equation will now read 10 minus 9 equals 1. Wow! Did you manage to solve it by yourself? Find the odd one out. No explanation necessary. Can you tell which one doesn't belong? The answer is 19 divided by 3. Why? Because it's the only division that has a remainder of 1. All the other equations have a remainder of 3. Let's check. 35 divided by 8 is 4 with a remainder of 3. 52 divided by 7 is 7 with 3 left over. 53 divided by 5 is 10, again with a remainder of 3. And 27 divided by 4 is 6 with 3 as a remainder. 19 divided by 3 is 6, but the remainder is 1, which makes this equation the odd one out. Wow! I love this riddle. The answer is very cheeky. Let's see if you can figure it out. What cheese is made backwards? It's Edam cheese. Get it? Made spelled backwards is Edam.
Cool!
This brain teaser will test your pattern recognition skills, which in real life aid in predictive abilities. Looking at the figures on the screen, which choice follows the same pattern as the red and blue figures? The answer is C. Why? Because just like the two figures above, it follows the same pattern of having two identical shapes that overlap. Time for another brainy riddle. This one is just as cheeky and fun as the previous one. What word in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly? Well, the word is incorrectly. Get it?
Yeah!
Let's try that verbal reasoning test again, shall we? If you had trouble the first time around, here's your chance to redeem yourself. Remove one letter from the first word and add it to the second word to make two new words. If you take the B from block and place it between ba and Y, you'll get two new words, lock and baby. We've got another matchstick puzzle for you, this time regular Arabic numerals. 5 plus 7 equals 2. That's obviously incorrect. Again, find one matchstick that can be moved to another location to make this equation correct. Which matchstick should you move? There are actually two solutions to this conundrum. The first option is to take the vertical matchstick from the plus sign and move it in front of the 2 in the answer. That will give you 5 minus 7 equals -2, which is very much correct. The second option is to take that same matchstick but move it to the 5 instead. The 5 will become a 9 and the new equation will read 9 minus 7 equals 2, which is also very much correct. Now get ready to crunch some numbers. Listen to this brain teaser. 2 years ago, I was 3 times as old as my brother was. In 3 years' time, I will be twice as old as my brother. How old are the brothers? To solve this problem, you need to quickly set up two equations and solve for x and y. According to the first sentence, 2 years ago, the big brother was 3 times as old as his little brother. In mathematical terms, that translates to x minus 2, that's how old he was 2 years ago, equals 3 times y minus 2, y minus 2 being his brother's age 2 years ago. Now, make sure the y minus 2 is in parentheses. From the second equation, we can write out x plus 3, that's his age in 3 years, equals 2 times y plus 3. Again, y plus 3, which is his little brother's age in 3 years, needs to be in parentheses. Using the first equation, we can move the minus 2 from x minus 2 to the right side, resulting in x equals 3 times y minus 2 plus 2. Let's take that information and plug it in for the x in the second equation. Let's see, 3 times y minus 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 2 times y plus 3. Watch out for those parentheses, they're very important. Now, all we need to do is solve for y. 3y minus 6 plus 2 plus 3 equals 2y plus 6. Group all y's on one side and numbers on the other side. This will give you 3y minus 2y equals 6 plus 6 minus 2 minus 3. Y equals 7. And to solve for x, we simply plug in 7 for the y in the first equation. X equals 3 times 7 minus 2 plus 2. That's x equals 21 minus 6 plus 2. So x is equal to 17. That means the older brother is 17 years old and the little brother is 7. And that's all for today, everyone. I had loads of fun solving these puzzles and riddles. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video as well. I hope you learned something new. I hope you had fun, and I hope you always stay brainy. See you again soon.